Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Hurricanes will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators offense will have first crack at this one. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bob.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen again.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Slater. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Gators are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Slater. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Breaks into the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Gators trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators!
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. So Miami's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's Chase. drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, let's chat about Florida. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting pool and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. That's why this fan base is hoping for back-to-back national championships.
And now on second down for this offense. The hand to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible.
Turning it on! Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Slater. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that.
Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Owen. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. He's at the 20. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. That was the epitome of a chunk play, and now they've got him 1st and goal trying to cash it in. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Chase. Touchdown, Hurricane! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
And he tacks on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Slater. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. We're through 1, and what What a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, Dave?
That means your system and your culture is working. And because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Flips it out in the flat. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Caught near the sticks. It's Brooks. Touchdown!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And the Hurricanes line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and take it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Brooks. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Gators have taken it inside the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run. Here we go on second. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on third down. Touchdown, Florida! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ball State opened up a can. And how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of the MAC should take notice. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Dropping back, it's Chase. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Canes moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Owen. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Canes!
I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quick strike complete. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. The 30. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Gators! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me tonight.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Using the quick game. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. The Canes will punt it away on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the move. Got room to work. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That's caught. It's Slater. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. He'll get rid of it. Looking for the goal line. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. This defense might be reeling after those last two, and now facing first. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Chase. Caught, close to the marker, it's Owen. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. The screen, he's got wheels. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Just keep slinging it. A strike downfield. There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Canes are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Punch it out of the air. Touchdown, Miami! Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Great example of how a 2nd half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, 1st half, it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's quick. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Brooks. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. The Gators have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on second and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about... in that locker room.
21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The run from the shotgun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Back to pass, it's Chase. Oh, they're after him. And down goes the quarterback, but there are penalty flags on the field. Let's see what the call is. Defensive holding, an automatic first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to move them on the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The Hurricanes have this offense rolling. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Dropping back, it's Chase. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Pocket breaking down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Makes the catch. It's quick. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising. I gotta be honest.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's got it and still on his feet. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? They'll try to run it in. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Florida.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. He got it. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. UCLA is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we heard the first 8 clap today. They're up by 15 over Maryland. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Chase. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Owen. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Hurricanes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Slater. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did. position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on last year's national champion, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Coming out with it, it's Hood. He's brought down to the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Florida's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a first and goal? He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll do it himself. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Trying to slam in. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, they were able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. From the gun. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Under fire. Pulls it in. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Gators with the 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about that? That's two really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here, throwing their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area.
And they will score! Touchdown, Florida! And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Virginia found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Charlottesville. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They've got them head deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The play action fake. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Can they catch him? He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Slater. Touchdown, Gator! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on! He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. And the Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Horned Frogs are marching down the field. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Horned Frogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll go to the air. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give to the tailback. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
The Gators line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Might as well stick with him. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Gators really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll bring it back. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on drive. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Going to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed. There he is, scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his man. It's Slater. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. The Gators have their offense in high gear. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Pulls it, fired, complete. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got a man in the middle. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, TCU!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The running back has it. Oh, better look out! That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed near the marker. It's Slater. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that first down. This is still the first half, guys. What is this guy capable of doing in the rest of the game? We're going to find out.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. This time he's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Throwing right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Off the RPO, complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. To the end zone, and is picked off.
3rd in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that 1st down, and makes the big mistake.
Going over the top. Reels it in down the left side. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got.
The Gators will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll return it. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the 2nd half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. It's complete. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They get enough push, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Takes it on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. To the air on 1st down. It's caught. It's Slater. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the move, it's Wick. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Here we go. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Florida! And the stomping has commenced.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Takes it the other way. The 30. Past the 20. Inside the 10.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He wants it all. Touchdown, Gator! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Well, this receiver is... attack look like it's going against air.
No doubt, it does. It looks like it's on air. I tell you what, you gotta find a way to rough this guy up a little bit. Be physical. Make sure he takes a toll instead of all these big plays he keeps making. Make him tired, physically dent him a little bit, make him have to work a little bit harder than you have been.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the corner route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
They punt it away on 4th down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Snap in the shotgun. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. Kearney on the Jets. Running inside the 20. He was oh so close to wrapping up this 3rd quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for a gap. It's quick. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice it.
Just hammering it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Complete to the left. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Lost a throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. It took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Going to the running game. Powers through the defender. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man, when you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Finds the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here we go. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Line getting set on second down. The last two plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on 3rd and goal? Powers forward. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout is called with just a single second left. After this, it'll be a wrap. From the gun, the ground game. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. Coming into this one, we won